What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video. So today we are back with an Osmo Action video and we're talking about whether or not you can use your Osmo Action to film your vlogs. Is it a good camera for vlogging? Can you use it to make your YouTube videos? Well, spoiler alert, I think you absolutely can, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now, some of you guys might know that I shoot most of my YouTube videos using the Canon R6, but I also include my Osmo Action into a few different things that I do. I certainly use it when I'm out and about at games, maybe I'm shooting a bit of B-roll, or I need to film myself when I'm out and about walking. Now, a lot of people, they talk about the Osmo Action and they talk about how it's a great action camera, they talk about the image stabilization, they talk about the fact that it is really good for some of those kind of action shots. But there has always been a lot of hesitation about whether or not you can use the camera for shooting your vlogs. There's a few different things that concern people when it comes to the Osmo Action around filming those kinds of videos. One of the most common things that I hear is that it isn't any good for vlogs because the field of view isn't wide enough. People talk about the fact that it doesn't have that like super wide mode like the GoPro Hero 9 does, and therefore it poses a bit of a challenge. You can't use it to film your vlogs because it's too close to your face. Well, the way that I tend to get around that is I use my extendable handle. I actually find that with this, it doesn't have to go out all the way, just a little bit, and I can hold this far enough away from my body that when I'm out and about walking around, getting those different kind of angles, it actually is a decent focal length. I find it gets all of my head and shoulders in the picture. I don't want to be a million miles away from the camera. I actually find it works pretty well for vlogs in that way. One of the other big concerns that people have with vlogging with the Osmo Action is the audio quality, and there is so much controversy around the audio adapter, the old famous now Sinova audio adapter. There are some issues with it, right? It is not perfect, but, and people are going to hate me in the comments, I know, far away, get me in the comments, I quite like it. It definitely improves the audio quality. I've made a video all about that where I tested it left, right and centre. Go find that, it's right there on my channel. But I quite like that audio adapter. It definitely enhances the audio and I use it all the time paired with the Rode Video Micro. I find that combination works really well and it improves my audio quality, and that audio is absolutely fine when I'm out and about vlogging. The other things that I love about using my Osmo Action for vlogging is that it's so versatile. If I combine it with a GorillaPod like I do for a lot of my filming, you can attach it just about everywhere. You could be in the middle of nowhere and you could attach it to a lamppost, you can hang it on the bonnet of your car, whatever you want to do, you can film yourself in pretty much any location. I find it really good for storytelling. You can use it in your car, you can film yourself when you're driving along in your car, you can just put it in a mount right there on your dashboard. You can of course film looking out the front of your car. You can do things like hyperlapses to kind of help tell that story, and some of those transition shots that take me from like here in the office, for example, out and about driving my car to a venue, and it kind of continues that story to show the stage where I travelled to the venue. Again, because it's so versatile, it's good for things like those different point of view shots. I combine it all the time with the mouthpiece, and then I find that gives you that really good field of view looking exactly where you're looking, and I include that into my vlogs all the time. When it comes to the actual settings of the camera itself, you can shoot in so many different video modes. I tend to shoot most of my vlogs in 24 frames per second at 1080p. I can do that with my Osmo Action. I can shoot 4K if I want to. I can go all the way up to 120 frames, super slow motion, even faster than that, 240 frames if I want to. Although, to be honest, I basically never use that. One of the biggest advantages of it is that it's so small and handy. You don't feel like a numpty walking around out there with a 1DX Mark III and a massive microphone on a two-handed video setup. It's subtle, it's right there in my hand, I can head out and about. I don't have that awkward feeling of everyone looking at me thinking, oh, this guy's filming videos, he must be a video professional, let's run up and chat to him. I'm just out there with a little camera in my hand, chatting to myself, filming my vlogs, and it doesn't feel awkward when you're out and about there with other people around. You can combine it with loads of other small accessories. I have things like the ND filters, which I use when I'm out and about on a bright day to get the exposure right, so I can keep that shutter at 1/50th of a second to keep that natural moves in my videos. So whilst there are so many people out there saying you cannot use your Osmo Action for vlogging, I would absolutely disagree. Now, the biggest thing to consider here is that your typical vlogger, YouTuber, you're not making a huge amount of money. And if you are, you've probably got your Canon R5 or whatever else it might be to film your videos. But when you think about the fact that you can, for less than £250, you could get yourself an Osmo Action that has all those different video capabilities, so versatile, you can take it with you, you can put it anywhere, you can attach your external microphone. That is absolutely a camera that shouldn't be overlooked. To try to emphasize the point of how well I think this camera can be utilized to film videos, well, you know what? I filmed this entire video using my Osmo Action. I'm filming on my Osmo Action right now. Everything in this video, beginning to end, apart from the clips where I showed the B-roll of the actual Osmo camera itself, those were filmed on my R6. Everything has been filmed using the Osmo Action. You make YouTube videos with it, you can absolutely vlog with it. It is a great camera and I still love it. Yes, hopefully the Osmo Action 2 is not a million miles away, but we really don't know how soon that's going to be. In the meantime, I'm going to crack on using my Osmo Action. I think it's a fantastic camera. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do hit that like button because it helps me out loads. Think about subscribing, stick around for all of our other Osmo Action videos. I've already got loads of Osmo Action videos on my channel. You can find those. I've created a playlist that has all the Osmo videos in it. In the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching and I will see you on the next video.